Right then, guys, I'm actually off to Leicester today to a trailer axle course. Yeah, I'll let you know about it pretty shortly. I'll do the course, see what it's like, and then we'll sort of like have a breakdown from there. Hopefully I'll have a little bit of video footage as well. Yeah, it should be an interesting time. It's only like a day's course. And of course I got to drive to Leicester and back, and that's what, 2.5 hour drive, something like that, I think. Yeah, that'll be quite interesting. I haven't been there for years. Yeah. So anyway, enough about me. I just want to give you the heads up about what's happening in the States at the moment. You've probably seen it on the news. A cyber attack on Colonial pipelines, which is the fuel and gas movers in the United States, which moves oil and gas and fuels and that to the eastern seaboard. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, and of course nothing's happening there fuel wise for moving fuels, and they're running out of fuel very, very quickly. And I think you quite understand, being in the haulage business, a lot of you, what the ramifications of that are. No deliveries. Yeah, so yeah, not good. I did hear that truckers now have working hours. The laws have been stopped, so they can actually work long hours, which is pretty good for some drivers to get the overtime, the fuel tanker drivers. But if you think it's something like 500,000 million litres of fuel and stuff like that daily, I don't know. I'm just not very good at figures, but there won't be enough tankers to move fuel. Although they do say that should be over in 2 weeks, that really does beg the question of how right are these preppers that have been going on about this for years. Well, actually, they've been very right. They've been predicting pandemics and the chaos that's going to come out of that, and of course people have suffered from it. Yeah, if they haven't prepped and stored money and stored food and fuel and stuff like that, they are fucked. Yeah, in that area. So yeah, thoughts go out to them. I put it as a 9/11 incident because this is from an outside agency, and I think the early indications are they're pointing towards Russia or a criminal group called the Dark Side, something like that. Yeah, but I know what the Americans are like after 9/11. They just wanted somebody to bash over that incident. Well, this is going to be the same thing, and it also begs the question of what's going to happen to us in the UK. Don't know. We could suffer similar sort of things. And I think, if you've seen the latest Johnny English movie, that hints at stuff like that. Yeah. And you just don't know what's going to come down the pipeline, do you? So I think it is now the time to at least think about getting your shit sorted if you haven't, building up your pantry. Make sure you've got at least 3 months food. Yeah, this is what preppers do actually warn about, is to have enough so that you can survive over any sort of period, like what's happening in the States. Yeah, because it's not just one town, it's the whole of the eastern seaboard over there that's affected, and that's quite a few states. Yeah, so yeah, even after they get the fuel delivered there eventually, they've still got to restock and everything, so yeah, it's not good. I know if we had that situation here, the first thing I'll be doing is ringing up work and saying I can't come in, I've got no fuel. Yeah, which would be true, because you get a tank full of fuel, after then you're fucked, didn't you? Yeah, so anyway, just a thought, guys. I'm not plugging my other channel because I don't have content on there, but there are plenty of channels to do with preparedness if you are not aware of it. Yeah, and it might be worth watching a few of those. A lot of stuff in the United States isn't relevant to us, but stocking up on food, yeah, or maybe having an alternative power supply might actually be worth or a benefit to you. You just don't know what's coming down the line, do you? Wouldn't have thought we'd have had a pandemic, but we got one, didn't we? Yes. So, yeah, United States is not the same as the UK. Everything that happens there is quite extreme, whereas the UK, we have like a couple of days rain and that's it. But you never know. You never know what the hacker's target's going to be next, do you? Yeah. So anyway, on a bright note, have a good day and a good weekend. Everything will be all right at the end of the day, and the fucking sun might just come out today. Yeah. So see you at the weekend. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.